Did I? Did you lose the dream that I was with you in the night? 'Cause I was, and I lost you, and there you are again. It's all been well, my friends. Wow, we're jumping up to 23 right away. It's crazy, folks. So that was my tax advisor, my stimulus check, and Travel, Old Broad, Rocky Twain, David Belcher. Y'all, I'm glad to have you here, Professor Audit and Window Liquor. I'm hoping somebody will go back and post Lone Wolf Community Watch. If you got it, always film. Ole, 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 happy fucking Cops Day. Colorado Lookout, welcome to have you back. It's been a heavy, long, bad buffering. I don't know why I'd be buffering. I'm in a great Wi-Fi and I don't have any other internet. The TV's not on. I just, Jason Gaudet, it's been a long day and my tax advisor called me. I didn't recognize the number, so I answered it. We got to stay on top of those things. But here's the deal. It's been a busy day, right? So you guys have jobs now. I need this sewing machine. It's my paycheck, right? Because this is how I'm making money. Face masks. I'm also donating them. And I thank you, Jason, for coming around and listening. Thank you for the Lone Wolf PayPal account up there. Here's the thing, folks. Did you call your jail or the sheriff's active gear? Did you go there? Did you look at it with your own eyes? Right? Because 6:30, 7:30 Mountain Standard Time, Eric Brandt's calling back to Friends in Code. Old Broad called. That's great. Thank you very much, Old Broad. Because it's messed up. And while we're all locked in our little homes in our basements, stowing away face masks and being emergency personnel by stocking grocery shelves, and Cops is live in LA protesting. Well, let's find that and we'll share that with you. Cops TV? No, that's not it. You've been working on CO. Don't forget to work on your own neighborhood. And if I can get a better name for cops, that would be good, Friends in Code. Because... damn it. Okay. So now I got to go to my YouTube and I got to go live and I got to click it in and all that other jazz. And it's okay. We'll do it. My channel, my feed, my links. Oops. I don't want to listen to my voice. I just want to chat. Second day of protest done down. End the lockdown. Ooh. Okay, friends, I got your link. And we're going to go show everybody live from New York. It's Saturday night. Hey, you know, in 4 days, I'm going to go buy some pot, by the way.
Tuberculosis kills 1.5 million people a year. The seasonal flu kills 646,000 people a year. And you've never worn a mask. Why do we wear a mask now? You have to wonder. You have to research. Only thing I want you to do is research. Hashtag arrest Bill Gates. That's all you have to do. Research hashtag arrest Bill Gates. That's all I want you to do. Research hashtag arrest Bill Gates and you will get the answers.
If any of you are in this here, this is COPS checking out public servants.
YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. Google that shit.
Go do a bomb for me. All right. So there you go. You know where to go right there. That's the COPS, checking on public servants. I'm now subscribed. And here's the thing that really pisses me off. I can't click on these names and go find and follow those people. So I got to do a Chrome add-on.
I think that's City Hall right there. I think that's City Hall, yeah. What is it? Who is it here? Sorry guys, I'm not paying attention to the chat. I got this mask on, can barely see.
He's got a mask on. He can barely see.
What the fuck? Anna, thank you, Anna. Appreciate that. Anna just donated. Sent a super chat $10.
Donald Trump, thank you. God bless America.
Fuck Donald Trump.
Use the Brave browser. That's what I should be using. I have it. I just haven't been logged into it. Friends and code, let us know.
Yeah. What the fuck, dude?
Get Brave. By the way, I need to get that on my computer. I've got it on my phone.
Law enforcement, we need you to stand with the people. We need you to stand with the people. If we had law enforcement with us,
Friends and code, hype it up.
stand with the people. Stand with the people, deputy. Stand with the people, deputy. Stand with the people. Tuberculosis kills 1.5 million people a year. We never want a mask. The seasonal flu kills 646,000 people a year. Never want a mask. But all of a sudden they want to go to a mask now. Wake up. You better wake up. You better wake up. It's too late. You better wake up before it's too late. Nah, you have one. Alright, guys, we've made it to City Hall. We've made it to City Hall. And look, they have those American flags up there, but that's just for show. Somebody's like interrupting my shit. It's like some shit. You see this here?
Just for you, Newfie.
Speak up. Speak up. Listen.
Speak up, deputy.
What is that? Me? I don't know what the fuck. How do you delete that shit? I think I might delete.
You're here with AD posted. Warren said he
Yeah. See that shit.
mentioned the AMS. They had the information like LA.
Probably have this
They
shit.
said because of the AD hospital.
Yeah.
I'm ready for it.
Hey, Carla. Three people who need permission to go outside, guys. Three people
There
who
you
need
are.
permission to leave the house.
Oh, friends.
We're supposed to be the land of the free, home of the free. Seems like this is the land of the sleep and home of the slave.
It will
Better
get
wake
me.
up, people.
Somebody got called from up past and I haven't smoked weed all day.
Bill Gates wants to vaccinate you and your family.
Much.
Bill Gates wants to depopulate the earth by 10 to 15%. You better look up. Hashtag arrest Bill Gates. You better look it up now. Don't be the last to know. You don't want to be the last one to know. Hashtag arrest Bill Gates. Hashtag arrest Bill Gates. Donald Trump, and Bill Gates want to stick you and your family with vaccines. He wants to Say no, protect your family, and say no to the vaccine.
Like hospitals are getting what? What do you say? I heard Jeff say like after the other people say 50 grand, man. They get $50,000 just to say that people have it.
I thought it was 18,000 for a patient.
Each hospital is getting $50,000 for someone who has COVID-19. So that's why they're diagnosing people. Like that one girl came in because she had a fever.
Yeah.
And she didn't get tested.
Everybody needs to wake up. They're diagnosing everybody with COVID. Everybody is getting diagnosed with COVID. You better wake up. Everyone is being diagnosed with COVID. Every person is being diagnosed with COVID. If you have a headache, you got COVID. If you have a car accident, you got COVID. If you break your arm, you got COVID. If you have a hangnail,
Word 'em up.
you have COVID.
What's going on? La Luz, old broad, so glad to have you in here.
A certificate of vaccination ID.
Word 'em up, going live at
Vaccination
7:15.
ID. Say no to the certificate of vaccination ID.
You missed it. I just smoked a dab. Get a little puff and get it going. And word 'em up, man. I'm telling you, I got some prime video today from calling, and others have too. Word 'em up. You got to understand. Otto the Watchdog got the Jefferson County Sheriff's Department. They call COVID basically the flu, right? We got police officers refusing to wear masks when they're out doing citizen interactions. No PPE.
We need to wake up.
Standing
We need to wake up.
in short distances amongst each other. Dr. Bill Gates, Dr. Donald Trump. I mean, it's just going on crazy. Everyone asks others the vaccine injured children where their medical degrees are, but no one asks Bill Gates where his is. That he owns things. This is what they're saying about Bill Gates. Is it true? I don't know. I know this video is demonetized, that's for sure.
Random person with water, thank you.
Rob P, if you're still around, I really want to thank you. Rob came by and picked up some gloves from me the other day. Jim Farah, it's so good to see you. You know what? I'm just going to do this. Maybe you'll come back more often. Twisted Silver Tongue is in here. Word 'em up on everybody. So it's been a busy day. This is the second day of protest at cops.
But you've never worn a mask.
We've got, let's see just what's going on out here. With Raz and Ghost 32-391.
He went to prison for something somebody else did, and that is the antithesis of what things are supposed to be in this country. That is as it is supposed to be in Pakistan, where they charge and go after the cousin to try and get at the other cousin, right? Because he's hiding. So we're gonna take his sister and we're gonna rape his sister to try and get him to come out of hiding so that we can punish him. Okay, that's not supposed to be here, right?
Oh, dude, I'm telling you, man. After I
Okay,
went to
this
prison,
you can't
man,
do. You can't touch your face when you're on COVID, right?
That we were from, man, South Dakota. They tormented my mother. They tormented my brother. Over
Super
the shit
chat with
that fucking
Raz
Clayton
and
Wells did.
5.
Okay, and because I was with him, I was just as guilty as him.
There's 15 people watching that right now, other than you guys here.
Grand total, all in all, I spent 11 and a half years in the South Dakota State Penitentiary. Grand total. I got out, initially, I got out when I was 25 years old. I went back in for another suspended sentence, ended up being a grand total of another year and a half. I don't even count my fucking street time in any of that. Okay, so a grand total of 11 and a half years behind bars. And then these guys they tell me, they said, oh, you'll be back. Oh, the fuck I will, bitch. The fuck I will. You know what? Over my dead fucking body. And you know what? That's why I'm in Texas. Because I can't be in Sioux Falls, South Dakota where Mark is, because every one of these cops know my fucking name.
Sure.
Every one of these.
They're all
Is that one of the
taken.
reasons why they give him the business they give him?
They give him the business. They give him the business because I went down. Here's the thing. Not only was the most famous prisoner enough for being the youngest.
Hey, everybody.
I also beat 2 habeas corpuses that I wrote myself in 2 separate court systems. I threatened to sue the governor.
Produce the body.
Okay, yeah. When I left.
Okay, I'm going to turn the volume down on this. Lone Wolf, I'm so glad you're here. I want you to know that we have called news channels. I've sent them your video. They got my phone number, though. I didn't send them your number. I wanted to talk to you first, and it's been live nonstop. Mr. Soras says that I'm the man for having Lone Wolf's back today on Fuck the Police's channel, which, by the way, was just funny as hell to me, because I'm on all over the place. And 27 sheriffs have COVID, but Lone Wolf, we're glad for you being safe, and we are posting your PayPal to get you some money, and I'll talk to you directly offline, see how much we raise. And how we can help get your car back. So this is Ghost 32391 here. He spent a bunch of time in jail, and fuck the police, definitely arrested for flipping off the cops. And we're pissed off too. You should go back and watch my video, because I might have been on the phones. I don't do that often these days, but I'm glad you're okay. I'm glad they didn't take you. And Richard, was that you that came and picked up? I can't remember. There's so many. It was somebody. Is it Rich F that picked up the mask for me yesterday? If so, I thank you. Somebody came and got those yesterday, and I said it earlier. Maybe it was Rod or Rob, not Richard. Rod. I'm very grateful for that. And I did do the phones, Twisted. So here's the deal, guys. I need to sew before my roommate gets up. I really need to do a lot of sewing. And Richard, you're in Kentucky. I just mailed some masks off to Kentucky the other day. Somebody emailed me. I mailed them off. Ledbetter, Kentucky, where I sent those masks. And we have a whole operation. There's a whole bunch of you on live, so I'm just going to show you real quick. We got a whole operation. This cloth right here is from Sally Smith. She mailed me a bunch of material. And we daisy chain our masks, so we make them in pieces. There's actually 4 pieces of cloth in these masks. I'm about to expand them to a 6-piece cloth and not do the insert filters. Less stitching. More time saved. There's 14 lines of stitching inside. See, they come inside out. And you've got to piece them together. And you got to flip them the right way. Sole tabs on them. Add paracord. And at the end of the day, you get masks that look like this. They go over your head. Pull them up. Put them on. Tie them around your head. I gotta throw that one in the wash, but since it's not mine, I'm not putting it on all the way. I wash all my masks. And there won't be new cloths. No one will buy from China. Well, listen, in quarantine, yeah, the mail. I think they've been doing that all over the place, actually. And I am demonstrating demonstrate the mask. I just did. Sorry. Lone Wolf, thank you. Keep that going on there. And look, Lone Wolf's my boy. Him and his wife were very gracious. They come and not only help me try to get some hemp sales going. Send you a picture of your wrist. Oh God, listen, this is going to be a full call on. I'm selling them internationally, Kendo. But yes, I am actually. I give about half the masks I make away to frontline workers that take care of the homeless. We give them to the homeless and like food bank workers and things like that. But I also do make them. I'm working on the process. They were about 45 minutes a mask. Now they're taking me about half an hour after the pieces are cut out, and there's 4 pieces to cut out. Absolutely. Adult and children masks are available. And 6th Estate AZ. You know what? I'm on YouTube. I can go to my own channel. Much love to all. I'm gonna send a message to these guys, huh? Three, 2, 3, 9, 1. I really just, saying hi to and goodbye to these guys. It's a craft passion pattern, but I'm gonna do it myself because it's a lot quicker for me to go to my channel, type in the craft passion. And, when we started this stuff back in the day, Eric reminded us and taught us all the things that we're supposed to do about putting links in our videos, about updating the information. This one's still got advertising. Damn, that's good. I'm going to click the message and let's see if I just go half scroll down. That's cool. Thank you. I was going to say you got to do text messaging. I'm not trying to watch my own video live. MVM's in there. There's a whole bunch of people, and this keeps rolling. So that's the passion link, craft passion. I really prefer cotton felt. It's thick. You can see through it. Very, very little. It catches the wind, right? This is good fabric. And the light is your test guide, right? So when you see material all together, it cuts a lot of the light out, right? So that means it's getting a lot of the microparticles. When you add the face mask to it, the filter, and you can use a coffee filter, all kinds of things, but you can see how it adds another layer of protection. So that's just keeping the water molecules out. On the Craft Passion link that I listed, this is the earpiece of the cutout. This is the main fabric, and we're gonna extend it right like this. Listen, if you wanna prepare for war for China, or you wanna prepare for the future of our environmental condition and preparations, I'm making the masks. I'm washing them. I'm making them washable. We're using scrap fabrics, materials found. At the CCP. Who's the CC? Oh, the communist. Yeah. The world is pissed at them, huh? Hemp is the future, and hemp. Richard, cuttheplastic@gmail.com. And I would be glad to connect you with hemp seed for sale to grow, face masks, stainless steel straws, and no, actually, Lacey. So here's the deal: we're growing hemp in the United States. They're contracting hemp to make N95 masks, right? They are absolutely growing hemp and building hemp processing for all the weaving and the bleaching and all the things to make hemp masks. That's just the way it is. AC filters. The thing is that I'm making these masks primarily for workers. And I haven't been to a store very much lately, but hemp. Yes. And once you have your own hemp seeds, you can grow your own hemp forever. That's that simple. So, what's it called when you have a gang of cops? A gang of cops? Is that what you meant? Dylan, hello again. A fear of cops. Yeah. It's a phobia, for sure. They keep telling me to drink water. I'm not drinking enough water. And I'm also not sewing enough. Which is why I'm trying to get off of the online. It's a little louder than it used to be, by the way. I oiled it. I took it apart today. I attempted to fix the bobbin. And can you grow hemp in Arizona? Yes, and I have a license to sell you it in Arizona. So if you need a pound, which is my recommendation, buy a pound for like $2,000. And get a really strong genetic cherry hybrid like I offer. And the reason I offer the cherry one is definitely because it meets the regulations for the federal government. If I want some, you can get my brother to order me a case. What is it a case of? I don't know, Luz. I wasn't watching. I should go back and look. I'm trying to stay focused on the masks, which is why I was trying to let you all go. Friends in code, are you still here? You're supposed to be filters. I gotta see them and what size they are because I'm about to change my pattern. And I need them without like the framing and everything. The idea is what I'm about to do. Here's another amazing, awesome. See, look at this. How do you say that? I can't pronounce it, but amazing, awesome in city is here. Friends, what time is Eric calling you? I do cut them to size, and so here's the deal. So, Amazing is actually doing cutting. This face right here is a cotton felt, some old bedding and some things like that. That's one piece. Actually, that's two pieces that I've stitched here, here, and here. This is cloth that I got from Sally Smith. She sent me some cloth and some thread, and some needles are coming in the mail. And I'm hoping when the needles come in the mail, that will fix this problem. You sew the mask inside out. The pieces get faced together. Then you pull them through this hole, which I'm about to show you, as soon as I finish this sewing piece. What I asked Friends in Code for was what time. He's calling not now, maybe later. So I'm going to be really clear about this. Don't send money to not now, maybe later on behalf of Eric Brandt. Because I don't trust that. If you need to send money to Eric Brandt, send money to Eric Brandt. Okay? but you can go to Eric to Not Now Maybe Later's channel and see Eric on that this at 7:30. So that would be in about an hour and a half. There's a site for stimulus verification that's been put up. Yeah, no doubt. Lone Wolf, if you come up with sick, we will know why. I'm sounding sick, but here's the deal, and I'm gonna keep it. Peace out. That's 2 pieces of fabric, Stephanie London, right? It's folded like that in half, the sheet, cut, sewn, and sewn. Then it gets added to a front piece that gets sewn, and sewn. This one's a little bit shorter for all of you who are following along at home. And Lone Wolf Community Watch, we're raising $1,000 for him tonight, Wilma. He got harassed by COVID cops with no masks. Well, we don't know if they're COVID. That would be slanderous. I don't know, one of the two. But right. Yes, I am. Okay. So, but for everybody who's playing along at home, you stitch these seams together at the top and then the bottom separately, right? And then you're gonna flip it. You're gonna flip it inside out, and then you're gonna do the top seam. So what you're doing is making sure that the clothes don't fray. It's really a complicated process. And I appreciate the Chinese and the Vietnamese and all the people with dirty knees. Oh, that was racist. Who have been sewing for sweatshop labor for the last 40 some years of my life. I am very intentional to go over all of my stuff to make sure that I hold and I try to do some double stitching where necessary, like in the nose piece. And then I absolutely do the ends at the very end. And once I get this pieced up, I think that I'll be able to show that to you. But Eric Grant was on the phone today, all day, with you, with me, with Lacey, with Friends and Code. And he was on the phone today because he's calling out the COVID. He's saying, where's my mask? Ooh. Where is my mask? It's a good question. And I want to make masks for the jail, but we don't have an answer on that. They're making masks. They don't have masks, as we've heard in Eric Brandt's show today on Friends and Code. Or is it the Friends and Code show with Eric Brandt? But we do know that they're not wearing masks. They're alleging that masks are being made. And where is everybody's mask at the jail, right? Where are our masks? Friends, you come down to town and you get your, everybody ask John, right? You get your pick. If you want to throw a bone, it's always appreciated, but you know, I know how it can be. I think your wife is gonna make something out of it. But they should have it. They should have masks. That's your good citizen. The inmates should have masks. The sheriff should have masks. Everybody should have soap. And that's the difference between the Denver jail and the Jefferson County jail. The Jefferson County jail, they get soap, right? They get soap. So we've got Eric Brandt calling out COVID. We've called the health department. We've called the news people. And then something stunk. It said PU. It wasn't 1 letter. It was 2. But I knew it was an urgency because you don't just do that. And so we were on the scene with Lone Wolf Community Watch, who was robbed, harassed, under COVID, right? And so Peoria Heights, man, some dirty fuckers. Yeah. They are definitely causing a hard time in Illinois today. So he needs $1,000, folks. When you're not working on your own vehicle, is a vehicle for trying to do some food delivery and stuff, pay your bills. So I guess it's contract work, which is even worse because you got to pay your own gas, you got to buy your own tires, you got to have your car insurance, you got to have all the things. $1,000 to get his car back. And wait, who? Somebody said the Eric Brandt show starring what? FTP? Then they deleted it. So yeah, get on loan if you can and help him out. It's a rough life. And we all do our share to the best of our abilities. So, and then he was roughed up, right? He had marks from the cuffs. If they had let him sit there the whole time or longer, if they had tried to take him in, then they would have had a really big deal. So, and I'm wondering if they ever sent somebody to Hillcrest, which is just down the street. Hilarious, by the way. Because if you... Wilma Digfit, did you get it? Yep. When you're in jail, nothing to help. No, but at least they get a copy of it. And once you get out, if they determine that it was an unlawful arrest, they will represent you in some cases where they determine that it would be beneficial for their namesake. Oh, did I say that out loud? FTP? Listen. Flip the bird with James Freeman. Because James Freeman doesn't usually film birds. I was there when he said, fuck the police, is what he said. And it may have been it was his first time, actually. But that's why I would call the health department in my community and find out what's going on when my friend's in jail. And it's why you should call because they're not your friends yet. Maybe they are. Maybe you need to stand up for them so they're there to stand up for you. Does your local police department wear PPE? Do they have it? Do they need some? Listen. The machine still has its top off because I'm learning I have to put oil in it every day and it's a pain in my ass to put oil in it and take the screw off and on. It's a half-hour gig. I'm trying to make masks here. The only reason I'm still online is because I don't have PayPal and I don't know how much you actually helped raise for Friends in Code. And I don't know if somebody's posted Eric's email address or mailing address up there recently. But I heard that it costs like taxpayers in the state of Colorado $40 or $50 to read an email. Just what it is. Or to read his mail. See, always double check your work. Because I was having a lot of problems earlier. Right, so it costs to read Eric Brandt's mail, I should say. And, he still needs a copy of Fitzsimmons. One of you guys could send that to him. Constitutional law. If you've been listening to his phone calls today on Friends in Code, he's probably talked about some case law. 3D printer, that would be Brian Johnson or my eye on you. You like that, Stephanie? We're a community. I think Porter Farmer, do you have one of your own as well? Or do you just hang out with our boy, my eye on you? Is PDF still there? Stephanie London, I'm sure you know how to get a hold of that crew down there. You know, my eye on you and Jeremiah Raber came to visit us. That was a fun day. We went pedophile hunting. Embroisers and 3D printers can make them in any size. Uh, let's see. I just gotta go hunting, cut the plastic. Cata, oh, you could. My heart. So, we went predator hunting. Did you know that? How many of you knew that I went out predator hunting with my eye on you? And Eric fucked this one up. Jeremiah Raber. I did enjoy it. I mean, in MDM, you know me. I went to the homeless camps in Milwaukee with Marine vet mom, and learned about the situation. I can't remember if we took food with us. Yeah, there's a lot of old videos out there. They need editing and updating. There's a lot of work that needs done. And that's why we go live to do this stuff together. So, you got some old fabric at home that you're not using? Any cotton felt? Any thick scrub-like material? Something that you would think, yeah, a nurse could wear something that thick? 6th Estate AZ needs an excuse to get a 3D printer. You can 3D print masks. You can 3D print anything. But in a stance for Eric, yeah, that's a great. What the heck was that? Is that the delayed response that my phone just gave from getting a super chat from Caterpillar? Or maybe it was Friends and Co. Either way, friend sent me. That's gracious of you, sir. Unnecessary, but gracious. Appreciated, right? I'm a recipient. I'm also willing to accept a stronger machine. Awesome in the city. Awesome in the city. Awesome in the city. That's Kenny's handle. He could learn to sew. And your gift idea for Eric when he gets out. Dang it, I left my own page. So, anyway, it's 6:15. Friends in Code 2 is on. FTP is on. NYC Tyrant Hunter is on. Roadhog. There's others. COPS. I don't know if he's still on. But I show that there are a lot of people on. I'm looking for people who have them and aren't using them. I'm not looking for new ones. And I'm going to be clear about that. I'm not trying to take new material or goods because I don't think that's just. I think that also older goods may be made better. It might be harder to find some parts sometimes, though. My local police department says they don't need masks, and this virus is a little bit like common cold. They said no people will die, so don't you worry. 30,900. I wonder who knew if 4,000. Oh, nice, 6th Estate. You do that. So here's the deal. When it comes to 3D printers, if you need to email me to get in touch with my eye on you and don't have his contact info, I'm sure we can make some connections. But everybody I know that owns a 3D printer has some very clear advice. Order multiple heads all at once so that when it burns out, you've got it. And don't go cheap. Go mid-grade at least. The catastrophic differences in printing time, the speed, the filaments, the heads. Thank you very much. The heads are going to clog. And so you want multiple heads all at once. Just get them early, buy them in bulk, kind of maybe work a deal out with the company if you can. I don't know, whatever it is. I need more water. So I'm talking too much. I'm not sewing enough. And as you can see, I just non-stop. That's what I'm trying to do. So tomorrow, Jefferson County Jail, Sheriff's Department. Yeah, 702. There's a lot of PayPal stuff going on right now, huh? Nomad, passed on, from struggles of this world. If you have struggles in this world, I want you to know I have some experience out there. I got sober. I'm not ashamed to tell you. This is my truth. I got sober. Smoked crack for a while. If you need to talk to somebody, you know, if you're gonna go cold turkey, you're gonna phase out a little bit at a time and not drink so much all at once, by all means. Yeah, I think under a grand is probably a good target. The CDC and Bill Gates' plans got revoked by the White House. Well, I know, Wilma, that Johnny 50 has like 4 people, 3 who died, 1 who hasn't. My former brother-in-law is recovering, and I need to call him. This is a genome. Genome. It's a new home. It's the cap that goes on right here that I have to take off every day sometimes. Oh, I take it off 3 times a day and said, screw it, I'm done. But I also took the machine apart twice and learned how to grease the thing. I'm using probably the wrong grease, but it's the only one I have. Bicycle grease. Chain grease. Most of the machine was donated. I've been making masks. I've given, I got a pile upstairs. And Caterpillar, I love you. Thank you. Did you hear what Caterpillar had to say? Her county sheriff's office said that this was a scam. No bigger deal than the flu, just like Wilma Dickfit saying. And I don't know. Will it? Anyway, I know people who are sick. Yes, there's a financial bullshit scam that always happens in any crisis all the time. You want to talk about how the Bush administration and our vice president, what's his name? Cheney, right? They had Burger Kings and Pizza Huts over there in Iraq for our boys and girls, right? Billions made from that shit. Of course, they're going to pad the deaths on the safe side at this time, but they're also going to do some certain things. They're going to do chest x-rays on people to see what the chest looks like, right? And so I'm just not going to call it a hoax. I'm probably going to suggest that if you went to a website like googlescholar.com, what is it? It's scholar.google.com, SCHOLAR, and look up science articles about COVID. Is it like the common flu? No, it has a crown on it. That's what it means. there's science, there's research. And how do I know that we can do that? Because it's there. But also, if you want to go dark web, whatever. Yes, Ghost. I learned that. There's 100 needles on the way to my house today. They'll be here Sunday. Look up SARS. Look up MERS. And research viruses of the past. Middle East respiratory syndrome related coronavirus. EMC 2012. MERS. It was a species of virus with animals, bats, camels, bats, and humans, right? Oh, it was in the Middle East. Yes, I get it. I have these coming on Sunday. No. It's a virus. It is a higher classification. Beta coronavirus. Deuce. Alpha. No, I'm wrong. That's not actually what it means. Beta coronaviruses are one of 4 orthocoronavirinae in the families, which I'm not going to pronounce. They're viruses. They're not flus. Okay. Crash the economy. That's great. Yeah. That's a great reason. And I'm not going to say that it's not about crashing the economy. I'm not going to say that it's not about military warfare. But I'm definitely going to say that they've studied these things in the laboratories, and that you can do your own research and find out what's going on with the coronavirus. But what's going on in the coronavirus in your world today is that Eric Brandt thinks he's already been diagnosed and processed it through his system, undiagnosed, I should say. But I don't know if that's true or not. What I do know is true is that 27 Jefferson County Sheriff's officers have been pulled off the job. And Ben, you can listen to Eric talk in about 1 hour on now maybe later's channel, or go real quick to Friends in Code. Friends in Code. Like and subscribe to Friends in Code. And you too can listen to Eric Brandt's phone calls today. He's made several. You can hear about what's going on, and you can see that they're not letting them out anytime soon. You're not streaming, but you were streaming, and you were streaming Eric Brandt's phone calls earlier, and those should be listened to again. That's my opinion. And you guys should go like that, and you should listen to it, and you should share it. There you go, Friends in Code. See, MVM's got a family member that's been diagnosed, and yes, the fact is you can't have enough tests because our president shut down this arm of our government a couple of years back, a year ago, whatever it was, right? We had all the people working on these things, preparing SARS and MERS testing, having emergency plans and communities that are prepared to do the work. And we fired them all. So if I'm supposed to put a new needle on every 8 hours, and I've been working for 12-hour shifts, that means I'm supposed to change my needle every day. Well, I don't know if it's in or near the fish market per se, but I do know that things are happening there. My machine is starting to sound like a those of you who want to critique it. I did take it apart. I tried to clean it. I oiled it. 2 lessons I learned. in the process. One was that blowing dust into the machine does make it worse. You got to get in there and clean it out afterwards. I love it when people communicate with me on multiple platforms all at once, because it gets through, right? So if you're trying to talk to me directly and it's important, you send me a YouTube. No, I mean you send me a Facebook message, right? So let's see what that says. So we're probably not going to be having a meeting at Union Station anytime soon. Run the needle over a bar of soap or a candle. An old-fashioned trick. Is that to sharpen it? Because I was thinking about just taking it out and pause during a glitch. Oh yeah, because my face looks funny, and I'm tired, and I got bags under my eyes. I need to be putting some anti-bag stuff on. I fell asleep in the chair yesterday, folks. These masks are really that important to me. That's funny. Yeah, that's the thing I hate about my own face on live streams, that you can pause it at lots of funny places and get funny faces. But people, I don't think this is fake. I think that there's a real thing going on. I'm really angry that the mayor of Peoria, Illinois, is on TV telling everybody to wear a mask, and the police are just like, we're not here for the citizens. We're here for the corporations, right? We're gonna take $1,000 to get your car back, Illinois, because the DMV's closed, so you have no idea of knowing that your license has been revoked or suspended for missing, not having a job, or whatever it is. I don't know, but I'm guessing like that's one of the reasons in Illinois that they're like real assholes. They used to be or are like one of the worst child support paying states, and so if they don't get 100% of your child support out, they just suspend your license. And so if your paycheck isn't enough to make what they say you owe in child support, it's not based on what your income is, it's based on what you paid for child support. It is based on your income, but it's not, right? And I'm probably not trying to broadcast my boy's business, and I don't know that that's the case. But I might have a sharpening stone and just rub it a little bit. Yeah, so the other two I bent. And I've got 100 needles coming on Sunday, but I'm a conservationist. So yeah, if you didn't get a check and you don't have that money, then they can't take it from you. And if you can't drive, then how do you have a job and go to work? Shit's fucked up and stuff. I'm just saying. I am hearing your pleas, the cries of the carrots, to stop killing my stuff here. And I'm really running out of material anyway. So I'm gonna go to the drawing. Cephus, Gemini 7. And thank you. Yeah, she's fucked up and stuff. So, I don't know what to do. Run a needle. Cat stepped. Oh, let's go to Word 'em Up's premiere. All of us right now. We're just leaving. Now, goodbye. Go to Word 'em Up. Word 'em Up TV. Post the link several times. I'm cutting my stream for the night. Post the link. Go to Word 'em Up TV. Hurry up. Get out of here.
Either with humanity or with the scum who have been politically Hillary's gonna go to jail right away. Never happened. When Hillary she committed treason against the United States. And yet, nothing happened. Trump did exactly nothing. These people are professional liars. They steal all the money, they make all the laws, and they make you do all the dirty work. Well,
tell him I sent you.
Stand back up again. This is going to be absolutely the worst thing America has ever seen. And you need to make your decision right now, because people are only going to take so much. Without you enforcing their laws, they don't exist. And maybe it's time they don't exist, because they've decided it's time that we don't exist. You got to you got to make up your mind at some point. We have a God-given right to be on earth. These people have no right to do what they're doing right now, and we have every right in the world to defend us. How are you going to be remembered in history? And chances are, if these people have their way, you won't even be remembered in history. We need to get these people out of here. All they do is make laws and break laws and lie and steal. Come on, everybody knows the deal.
Unfortunately, there's little indication that most cops have any line at all.
Go to Word 'em Up
Police
TV.
officers refusing to inflict injustice upon the people are extremely rare. Even when cops say they personally oppose certain laws, such as marijuana, all of them continue to violently enforce these laws against non-violent people. In other words, they recognize these laws as counterproductive and unjust. For the most part, American cops are completely incapable of disobeying the law and instead do what they do every other authoritarian country. Looking on the innocent people whenever and however they suppose while accepting no responsibility for their actions. Keep in mind, there are a lot of decent Americans who do have the integrity and courage to follow the law, but couldn't disobey violations of their rights by using power. It may be that they refuse to be disarmed. It may be that they refuse to cooperate with warrantless searches, or refuse to keep funding a government they view as destructive and unjust. Whether you agree with them doesn't particularly matter. What does matter is whether in the end you are willing, if and when you are ordered to do so, to violently assault the dissenters for their disobedience. When they draw their line in the sand and stand their ground, and your supervisors tell you to use whatever level of violence necessary to get submission and compliance from the resistors, will you obey? If it came down to it, would you kill American citizens for disobeying politicians?
I swore an oath to the Constitution when I joined the United States Army. You swore an oath when you joined whatever level or branch of law enforcement or military you're in now. There's a reason it says you swear an oath to protect the Constitution from enemies both foreign and domestic. The United States is never be assumed by strictly Canadians. Are you a billionaire? You're not. In order to be a billionaire, you have to screw over everyone in government and keep collecting every time we turn around, the death numbers of this COVID pandemic are 10,000 people died. Well, according to the mainstream media, 88% of them that died could be misattributed. The death numbers they're giving us are laughable on their face. This entire thing is laughable on their face, and you have scumbags like this making laws that are more and more and more ridiculous. They have just with one fell swoop wiped away the Constitution, wiped away state lines. The United States has never been a disaster area in the history of the United States. What that does is gives the president the power to hand the keys over to FEMA. FEMA is going to be the modern day Gestapo. You need to decide what side of history, moral or not, you're on. Period. Because people have had enough. And it's going to get ugly. And that is and always has been. Cut the plastic. Love your hate. Share this video. It's coming soon. You agree with that?
Staff movement at the
citizens around the
Do you
world.
believe coronavirus?
I'm not going to comment on what Secretary said.
I'm just asking you. Do you believe the coronavirus?
I'm telling you what the Secretary of State is
All right, do
doing.
you believe the coronavirus is a hoax?
We're working to keep people safe.
You can't even answer that question.
Yeah,
It's it's not even a gotcha question. You believe the coronavirus is a hoax?
It's a gotcha moment. It's not useful.
Is the
take a look at
coronavirus a
the
hoax?
factors.
Can you just answer that question?
We're taking it seriously. This is
All right. Are you
serious.
at 12:15 today? Are you in fact yourself speaking at CPAC? At 12:15 today, are you speaking?
Yes, I am. I'm
All right. So you can only give 2 hours to this bipartisan group of members of Congress, and instead of answering questions on life and death issues from a bipartisan group of America's representatives, you will talk to a special interest group. You, sir, represent all Americans, not a special interest group. It is shameful. You can't even answer basic questions. I know.
I am out here again today to do what I've been doing, trying to wake my community up, passing out flyers, meeting people. But I will tell you this, before I leave this subject, when this thing first came down, because I have a current inherent distrust in government, when I hear government say something, in my mind, click, it's automatically the exact opposite. So when they started calling for these shutdowns,
This premiere
immediately
can be
went
found
with a couple of the
on Word 'em Up
biggest
TV
businesses in
on
my small
YouTube,
town,
and you can go there and watch
pleading
it
with
directly.
them, please don't shut down. And I said, man, look, I am in your corner. I've got a channel. I will use my platform to bring national attention to your business, and we will all stand together. You have my word. And he was like, no, I don't know. The mayor said shut down. And I was like, who's the mayor? Who is the mayor? This is your livelihood. Your family on the line, please, I just beg you, don't close your doors. I will help you to get hundreds of people on your side, not only locally, but also nationally, and we will stick together and we will win. Because one thing a tyrant cannot face is a united front of hundreds, thousands of people standing together on one cause. You don't have the right to take away my freedoms. I'm not doing that to you. Just leave me the hell alone. No, this COVID-19 thing is so freaking deceptive. It's wormed their way into people's minds where they actually think it's real. They actually think there's this dangerous lion in the street that's going to devour them. And therefore they're going, okay, but if I don't close my business, that's this illness because I was open, that's going to make me look like a real bad guy. There's this catch-22 that I realize that governments have craftily just, they've almost, in our minds, they've checkmated us, and it's frozen people, it's petrified them, it's solidified them in their cognitive dissonance, and they can't move beyond that barrier no matter how much support. It's like, you've heard the saying, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. You can lead a man to truth, but you can't make him think. And so I've been trying in my town, and I'm only one, guys.
I don't believe that COVID is a lie. I believe it's real.
I ain't a big deal. Most people in my town don't even know I have a channel. And besides that, it's almost 300,000 and 500,000. Who cares? What if I had a following of 50 million? Who cares? I'm just one dude.
Denver
But I'll
sheriffs,
use my platform
Jefferson sheriffs today
to the best of my
said it's
ability
basically
to
the
rally
flu.
to rally people. And I'm not saying the Michiganders did wrong by rallying. I did not. People are saying, I came to this channel and expecting to see truth, and you're just a hypocrite. Whatever, guys. I'm trying like crazy in my little town, and I just assume the best of you guys that you're trying like crazy in your town. But if we all get together, rally the troops, not to beg tyrants to give us rights, they can't even take them away. Nobody can take your rights away. It's all a construct of the mind. It's back to that horse that's tied to that $1.50 plastic China-made Walmart chair. He's a 1,500-pound beast, and he thinks he has to be tethered to that thing. Well, damn, it's all over. I can't get. I know I weigh 1,500 pounds, and I could sling that thing from here to Kingdom Come. Gosh, I'm tied to this chair. There's nothing I can do. That's the exact mentality we're seeing right now, day after day, in America. And I cannot. A place that I can't let my mind go to is that it's curtains for us. It's all over. I can't let my mind go. I see what you guys are saying when you're saying America's over. It's done. It's through. Literal martial law is sitting at our doorstep. Trump has completely sold us out, and I totally agree. And I'm disheartened when I see people with Trump banners still. My God, I would hope that you guys would think I was freaking crazy lunatic out of my mind. Get the straight jacket, roll the paddy wagon up here, throw this guy's ass in a padded cellar, put him out of his misery like a cane or something. I would hope that if I have Hillary 2020 waving on a flag, you'd be like, I don't even know what, I don't know who put the funny juice in your cornflakes, but you're out to lunch, man.
I don't really know who this guy is.
Looking at Trump. Trump has enacted and exacted more tyranny on this land with a 15-second, $6.2 trillion freaking dollar signature that Obama could do in a 4-year term as president. $6.2 trillion like that. And people are going to literally wave a flag for Donald Trump and have the gall to say 2020 when he has done nothing but hand the keys of the kingdom over to the international bankers, belittling the Michiganders. Let me ask you a question. Do you love truth? No, let me ask you another question. Do you love freedom? Because if you love freedom, the prerequisite
Well, this is high impact
freedom
Fritz.
is truth. If you minimize, compromise on, adulterate, contaminate that truth in any way, you are facilitating tyranny, because tyranny can only grow in the petri dish of deception and lies. Tyranny cannot grow in an atmosphere of truth. So if I or anybody, I don't care who it is, comes along and points out an error in what the Michiganders are doing by waving the Trump flags, and literally the flag of tyranny, guys. The Trump flag is the flag of tyranny. And I'm saying that objectively, not as some subjective liberal lunatic libtard or whatever you want to call me. You can objectively look at just the signing of the $6.2 trillion stimulus package, the forcing of all states to comply with ID 2020, the Real ID Act by October 20. My state, Oklahoma, has to comply by October 1st, 2020 with Real ID, and it's got to be on your license, or you cannot board a domestic or international flight. And we're talking about connecting your ID to a biometric database that was brought online as an idea, as a concept, by Bush W. in 2004. Obama didn't do anything with it, and then Trump goes, "Yeah, Real ID. Let's have all states be compliant by October 1st." Your state is like that too. If that was all that was wrong with Trump's administration, that alone makes him a tyrant. That alone is a transgression of the Fourth Amendment, which is to be secure in your person's houses, papers, and effects. That's your ID. Keep your personal information to yourself. But a government functionary goes, "No, we don't want to make it to yourself. Let's go ahead and do Real ID." If that was all that was wrong with Trump, that's one. If all that was wrong with Trump was that he put an international Goldman Sachs banker as the head of the Treasury Department and freaking betrayed you and me, if that's all that was wrong with Trump, he sold you down the river. That's it. If all that was wrong with Trump was that he was for and empowered a militarized, federalized police force by giving them military-grade equipment and uniforms and all that kind of stuff to police officers all along the land, and gave his blessing for civil asset forfeiture, if that's all you had for Trump, that's all you need to know he is a tyrant. Guys, I could go all day with this. You've seen me do it. You're probably sick of me saying it. But these are objective markers that determine, according to truth, according to freedom, according to the spirit of liberty.
So
which, by the
go
way, the
to
spirit
Word 'em
of
Up
true
TV
liberty
to watch
is
this without sewing in the
resistance,
background.
It's defiance. It's non-compliance.
This is
It's
a
not standing
premiere.
out in front of a courthouse begging that you would just please lighten our load and make the change just a little bit weaker for us. Please just give us a little bit more of our freedom. Please open our businesses. That is not the spirit of liberty. And to think otherwise is to do a great disservice to those who actually met out there. That's why not only did I not belittle them, I said, hey, it's a great thing that you all get together and meet at the courthouse, but don't address the tyrants. They don't address you when they take away your rights and take more of your money away. Why would you address them? It doesn't make any sense. Can you imagine if a Nazi Pelosi got up there on CNN and said, I just want to if I can please take... Sorry, guys. Sorry for that noise. Shoot. How do you hang this up?
I thought that was my fault.
Sorry, guys. Nazi Pelosi got up in CNN and she goes, we violence law that takes away AR-15s from everybody? Would that be okay, American people? If they don't ask you, they just say, hell yes, we're going to take your AR-15s and your AK-47s like Beta Male O'Rourke did. They don't ask you anything. They just do it. Why should you ask a tyrant? Why should you belittle yourself? Not only did I not belittle them in Michigan, I asked them not to belittle themselves, because that's exactly what you're doing when you're assembling on the state capitol and addressing tyrants and asking tyrants, please give me just a little bit more freedoms. The giving of freedom is in your mind. It's in here. You determine whether you're going to be tied to that $1.50 Walmart China-made chair as a 1,500-pound animal that could just rip that thing right out. You determine it. How is it belittling the Michiganders?
Well, there goes the last needle.
When I said, hey, look, take up the mantle of your own self-determination and governance. Don't wait for a psychopathic parasite to do it. Get some water here.
Yeah, I'm not the only one.
So needless to say, I was quite disheartened at some of the, shall we say, discouraging comments under that video. Guys, it is for freedom, it's all or nothing. Give me liberty or give me death. You can quote it all day long, but if you don't mean it in your heart, it's not there. If it's just in your head and it hasn't sunk down to the depths of your soul to where you're like, I know this is going to be highly unpopular, and I know there's a line that's been drawn by mainstream media and government functionaries to distract, deceive, and divide us, but I am not going beyond it. Even if all the sheep go, I can't believe you belittled them. I mean, I'm not trying to belittle you guys by what you said to me. I basically hate when people do it. I just not did.
All right, guys, I'm attracting watchers again. You got to stop.
Guys.
Go to
Freedom
Word
isn't
Up
something that a man can
TV.
take from you. And liberty
I'm counting
is not
the stream.
something a man can take from you.
I don't know who's here. I don't know who's chatting.
People are like, you don't even
Go
own
to
a
Word 'em
business.
Up
How do you know
TV.
I don't own a business? A lot of
Pat,
you guys
my
know
machine
I
is
do own a
broken.
business in this town.
I broke the last
A lot
needle.
of you guys do.
Needles will be here on
You're
Sunday.
not feeling it either.
I'm gonna have to
Sit behind
find
a
something
computer
for
all day.
tomorrow, but
A lot
tonight
of
I'm
you
gonna
guys
go
know
draw
I don't sit
patterns.
behind a computer all day. I'm not going to sit
So,
here and try to defend myself.
You
I'm
all
gonna
go
be out, I'm
there.
gonna meet the people, and I'm going to tell
I
them,
love
"You've
you
been
all
lied to."
for being
And on
here.
the basis
Goodbye.
of this freaking lie, they've closed
Oops.
down our freaking shops. They've cut off our money. They're hyperinflating our currency.
Thank you, friends and Code, for
They're
posting the link.
I'm going to open this because it's getting hot. They're gathering troops around here.
Damn it, I want to leave
They're
this.
sending tanks and
I wanna
heavy
watch this.
machinery,
Yes, I'm
and
leaving.
MRAPs. Not
I'm leaving.
medical vehicles.
I'm gonna.
All
I broke
around
my last needle.
America.
Let me show you.
Why on American soil? What are you guys doing? Are you getting ready for an uprising? Yeah, what's going on here? And I would appeal to all you military
I
guys
bent
out
the
there.
needle.
If they ask you to turn your guns on
End the
Americans,
game. Thank you.
You know
Bye.
what your duty is under freedom.
You know what you
I
do
don't even want to say shame on you. It's
tonight? Thanks for hanging out.
so I just wanted to go on here live.
Damn
I'm
it.
going to read some of your comments in a second. I brought my glasses this time. But I want to clear the air.
Go
Freedom,
to Word 'em Up
nothing.
TV.
Give me liberty or give me.
Good
I mean, that's not even a false dilemma.